Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. Now inside the 25, Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Now they can't bring him down. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. If they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here is 3rd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's to the first-round pick, Ricky Pearsall. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now back to throw. Steps away. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for second and goal. Back to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
You look at this Niner defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have?
And all the way in for a Kansas. Touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
And how many times have we seen a pass rush like that from Chris Jones, just creating rubble as he gets back to the quarterback? 4 consecutive All-Pro nods. He's looking for his 5th this season.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other and trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return is the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Rolling to his right, staying on his feet. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fights forward at the 20.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's caught inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one is caught by Hunt. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
2nd down and 6 now.
Yellow. 43. Hey, 43, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the ball comes loose.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Mahomes going to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Easy.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. McCaffrey running up the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Spins away. Oh, he sheds himself free.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Taken down at the 30.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and
And now here's another interception.
And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack. And
he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic